What is something that sounds futuristic but is happening now? I'm fourth generation of an excavating company and some of our surveying techniques now are unbelievable. When we started in the 60s you used a contraption called a theodolite and prism, a fancy level used to measure the distance and elevation change of the prism. One of the fondest memories I'll ever hold happened 2 months ago shortly before my grandpa, the founder, passed away. I showed him how to survey a 30-acre site with a drone in about 45 minutes, all automated. Something that would have taken a crew well over a week in his time. I then took the data, had it processed, and showed him the prints of the site right on site with my laptop. He cried. I work in the construction industry too. Technology has really made projects easier to plan out and do. Like back in the day, paper blueprints were how you visualized a job. Big huge paper rolls that were a pain in the ass to carry around and store. And the prints were easy to damage because, well, they're paper. If there was ever a change to the prints, you'd have to wait for the drafters to draw them, print them, and send them to your job. Nowadays the foreman or project manager carry an iPad with all of the blueprints, both in 2D and 3D CAD drawing, and can look up every detail of the drawings in seconds. And if the drafters have to make changes, they can email or message the site foreman and give them new prints in a matter of minutes. This isn't your dad's construction site anymore. A blood test to diagnose Alzheimer's. Is this real? 3D printed organs. I really hope that one day they can just scrape a few of your stem cells, and 3 weeks later they've grown you a new heart, liver, kidneys, etc. Transparent OLED display. Technically all LCDs are transparent, but they don't make their own light, unlike OLED. That's the mind-blowing part. mRNA vaccines are being created for malaria, cancers, a universal flu vaccine. All kinds of previously incurable illnesses are about to be history. I'm very excited about the news that BioNTech hopes to have MS cured in 5 to 10 years. I won't get anything back, but I won't lose more, and that's okay. Edit. Corrected company name. Being able to control objects with your brain. I know it's still in its infancy, but the fact that we can even attempt do stuff like that is crazy. Private companies launching rockets into space like it's no big deal. You can literally walk outside one night and think, what TF is that? And someone will tell you, oh, that's just the latest SpaceX launch. And you go about your business. Robotic prosthetic limbs. I know a guy who lost his arm from a construction accident. He now has an arm that has a fully articulated hand, and is good enough that he can even write with it, though not very well. He said it's worth about $500,000, and also it has done wonders for his ability to hook up with women. I guess a lot of people are curious, and that starts off the conversation. Lab-grown meats. Something I just noticed the other day. CFL light bulbs became popular and all but got replaced by LED bulbs, all within the lifespan of a single bulb. I was replacing a bulb the other day that was a CFL, and I remember the last time I replaced it. The previous bulb was an incandescent. Automated vehicles. CAR T-cell therapy. They take the T-cells out of a cancer patient. They train the cells to kill the specific type of cancer that the patient has, and then they put them back in. This therapy doesn't work 100% of the time, but when it does miracles. It's also expensive as shit for now. I have a device that fits into my pocket. I can get virtually every bit of information produced by the human race if I know what buttons to push. It's also voice-activated, so I can just talk to it and figure out when my flight leaves or where the nearest fresh tomatoes are being sold. Curious. Right. About the vibrating speed of those artificial fingers maybe. Robots delivering food and packages. Fucking robots, stealing our jobs. There's a drone flying autonomously on Mars. Funny how we always hear about the drone, but I was more impressed with the rover splitting carbon dioxide, creating about 10 minutes worth of breathable oxygen, on Mars. I've been a type 1 diabetic since 1982. Back when I was first diagnosed I had to pee on a stick and match the color up to colors on the vial to see approximately what my blood sugar was a couple hours ago. Now I have an animatronic fish that tells me what my sugar levels are, and I don't even have to prick my finger. We truly are living in the future. Please explain more about this fish. I don't know about this.